That anyone who's suing the BBC state broadcaster is going to get £10 from me. You know what? Can you go to my Twitter feed? I donated £10 sterling this morning to a young lad in the UK, last name Grimes. I never met him in my life. I never talked to him in my life. I had never heard of him until this morning in my life. And then I see Lawrence Fox, a comedian, actor, slight political commentator in the UK, say that this kid, Grimes, is suing the BBC. So I chip in $10, but go down under it and click his link there. Yeah, Darren Grimes. And so I have started legal proceedings. Click on his name. Just click on his name. So look at that young lad. Click on his picture. Look how young a lad he is. I mean, everyone looks like an infant to me when you're as old as me. What would you say this guy is, like early 20s? 23 is what Justin says. Yeah, like I don't think he's a teenager anymore, but he's a young lad. And so he's suing the BBC. He's got, close that image, and then go to that. Yeah, can you click that video there and pump it up full screen? So this is him, and give me some volume on this, and start from the beginning, and what a glorious accent. I love the different accents in the UK. Can you rewind to the beginning and pump up the sound?
Britain's left-wing metropolitan Remain establishment did everything they could to bring me down. For committing the cardinal sin of being a young working-class lad from County Durham that backed Brexit. The Electoral Commission fined me their maximum fine, took me to court applying trumped-up charges to me that almost bankrupted me and turned my life upside down. It allowed itself to become part of the Remain mob, a mob that couldn't accept the outcome of our biggest vote for anyone or anything. But I fought back, and with the help of thousands of patriotic Brits around the country, donating an average donation of 30 quid, I won, we won. But there's a far bigger battle raging across the country now. A culture war fighting for the very soul of our great country. The left wants to tear down everything that has made Britain a force for good in the world. The left may have more influence over our culture through the mainstream media, education, and the machinery of the state. But over these last few years, I've learned that David can beat Goliath. And I learned that there's a silent majority in this country that's fed up of the assault being made on the country they love. That's what Reasoned is all about. An online platform for content that talks common sense. Real conservative viewpoints, real conversations with people of all sides, and content that can engage young people with content that speaks to them. Reason's the channel that we will build together, but we need your help to win this. Reasoned is going to be reliant on grassroots donations because we want to be your voice. So please consider making a donation to this new platform and join the fight back against this madness.
I'm told he's 24. Someone in the super chat says that's a Geordie accent. Typically, I'm looking here around Newcastle or Sunderland or whatnot. Now, I don't know. I'm new to this guy, and I see some people are criticizing him for certain things, and I just don't know enough. But what I saw there was a young guy, Brexiteer, piled on by the Remain mob, standing up to cancel culture, and he set up his own YouTube interview video show, and the BBC smeared him, and so he sued the BBC or sent them a libel notice this morning. That's what I sent him the tenner for. Now I see some folks here saying, oh, he sold his guest down the river, blah, blah, blah. I don't have that information. All I know is what a pleasure to see some young person so articulate, and I love the accents. Someone just said that's a Geordie accent. I just don't know all my different accents. I really enjoyed getting to know Tommy's accent and that of his lads. There's different accents all around that. How can one country that's so geographically small have so many accents And I tell you, in Sunderland, sometimes I didn't even understand. I had to ask. But that's one of my favorite things about the UK. I just can't get enough. I can't get enough of the accents. Maybe because, even a working class accent, to me, it doesn't sound posh, but it just sounds so authentic. Oh, I hear in my ear he's 26. Oh, he's in County Durham. Okay, thanks. Anyways, I guess what I'm saying is it's nice to see someone else fighting back. I'm sure he's imperfect. I'm sure the critics, someone here is saying he is Irish. I don't think that was Irish. Maybe he is. What do I know? I haven't even met the lad. I read his demand, if there was a demand letter, it's what I retweeted. So the BBC, so here's a young lad, and he's trying to have an alternative media, and some big shot CBC host claimed that this guy Grimes boasted that his website is a safe space for bigots. He just didn't say that. They just plain old man. Now anyhow, it's a great demand letter. I read it. You can find, let's just read his tweet. It says, I've started legal proceedings against the BBC for what they said about me during BBC Radio 4's 6 o'clock news on July 2nd. So I read the letter. It's basically saying you made it up, apologize, and pay for the cost of this letter. And he seems serious. It's a serious law firm. I hope he goes for it. And I chipped in a tenner. Anyhow, that's a bit of a diversion, but I tell you, you see a young lad standing up for free speech and fighting against the BBC. And as I tweeted when I chipped in my tenner, that's what the Brits call a 10-pound note. I said, anyone who's suing the BBC state broadcaster is going to get 10 pounds from me. That's an excerpt from a daily live stream show that I do every day at 12 noon Eastern time. I talk about the stories of the day, play some fun videos, and most importantly, I take your questions and comments in what YouTube calls a super chat. If you like that, please tune in live. It's way more fun that way. You can join the conversation. And every day at 8 p.m., I have a special produced show with a whole monologue, and I interview guests, and I read my fan mail and my hate mail. You can learn more about both my daily live show and the nightly premium show at rebelnews.com.